We're going to go ahead and get started and do a quick demo on how to change the title of a custom post. So I created a custom post layout, and now I have a title bar that I want to add. So I'm going to go into this and add a title element, which by default is going to be an H1, which is typical for a post title, since this is going to be the first thing they see on a page. So you leave it as an H1, but if for some reason you want this to be a custom size, you can go into the general settings and you can rearrange everything here. And this will apply everywhere you're using this template. But what happens if you have a setting that you would like to use over and over, and maybe it's for an H1, an H2, an H3, it could be for a title of a post, it could be for a title of a section. Then you would want to go over to your global settings, go down to global typography, and say, give it a new name. Let's say special title. And this is going to be, let's say 30 pixels, or actually better yet, let's do 2 rem. And then the line height is 1.1. Letter spacing, we'll make it a little bit exaggerated just so it is obvious when we make the change. And the font family, we'll use our built-in font with a backup family. And you can change this to be anything you want as far as a typography setting, which font you want to use, which spacing. You can have all controls of this. So now when I come over to this and I go to my settings, so instead of using these, you go to the little globe, and in the bottom of the list now is special title. And when I click it, now it's resized. Now I can use this multiple places and it will work for everything else. You also have the ability to override this. If you decide that on this specific type, you don't need it, you want to have you need a bigger line spacing or a smaller line spacing, whatever you want to do, you have the option to change it, and then, or just come back and go back to the global setting and it'll reset it back to where you were.